Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Yu Darvish.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Okay, all set to go. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop, Trey.
That one finds the corner. And away we go this afternoon. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Headed towards the corner. Tatis makes the grab on the run. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Darvish delivers.
That's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And the righty deals. Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1. Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering misses. 2-1. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground at first. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Xander Bogaerts leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Oh, 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next for the Padres, Brandon Lockridge. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Luis Ariz stands in. Right through there for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. had the day off yesterday. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
So 2 strikes on Tatis.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. Now one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. Tatis runs. Pitch misses. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Tatis on at second with 2 down. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Misses inside. And that's ball 3. Luis Campusano in the San Diego on deck circle. Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 3-1. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Darvish back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Nope. Outside.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Ground ball right side. Knocks it down. Wins the race to the bag, and they get it out of the play.
A lot going on right there. First of all, first baseman making that diving stop. So many times he's looking desperately for the pitcher to feed it to, but he decides to get up and beat that base runner to the bag. Pretty impressive right there.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Outside with a breaking ball. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
That's in there. It's 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One away with a runner at third. That's outside. And now it's filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Vladdy comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. That one outside. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Off the mark there. And now 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, two outs. Here's Byron Buxton. And the first offering is not close. This is again 5 in a row. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Cruz over at second. Crow Armstrong on at first with two down. Line drive. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. So one run in the inning on this base hit. All even at one apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That misses. And it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A little bit low.
2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Out number 2.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Jake Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward. Hayward matched a homer in his last game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That's
Ball
off the mark,
outside.
and that's ball 1. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swinging a foul straight back. That's down and in.
2.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Handful.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayward on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. One away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hayward under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's to third. And no throw. He's into first easily.
The bat, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. 1-0. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Tucker off of first with 2 away. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. Nolan Jones, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped right center field. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. A slider missed. O'Neal Cruz on deck for the Cubs. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, O'Neill.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, O'Neill Cruz. RBI single his last time up. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Bullpen action for the Padres. Matt Waldron up and throwing. Vasquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that one missing low. Pete Crow Armstrong waiting to hit for the Cubs. This ball's chopped on the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So bases all loaded up. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. On the ground, right side. That misses. And it's 2-1.
Brooke, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs, bases are full. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down looking. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Xander Bogaerts. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Inside, just missed. Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Lockridge. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Padres down in order, and they still trail it here, 3-1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we gon' flex.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down, then go back to where you came from? I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100 thou. So if that's about your budget now, in a room for discussion now, I'm trying to show you.
Just missed. Up the middle. Oh, and that liner got him. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one catches the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Yu Darvish.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Contreras in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Offense held in check there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Arias. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one popped up. Turner should have it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Here comes Manny Machado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. To 3rd, and that chance handled. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Kyle Tucker digs in now. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
That one to first, and that chance handled. Arise takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The left fielder, number 22.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Two outs. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Outside and low, it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Shota back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Fought off foul. Up and in, 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fly to center his first time. And that is out of play. The Cubbies up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bichette whips it to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Cruz in his 3rd season, 26 years old. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at 3rd. Swings through that.
Yeah, and watch your lips. You better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground. Fair ball. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He is struck out and he is walked. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Cruz on at first, nobody out. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the DH, Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That takes care of Buxton. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Trey Turner now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right down to shoot. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Bogarts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Padres down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Late swing fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. Now 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tucker really on his horse for it. Takes it in for the out.
The center fielder, number 28.
So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Lockridge. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the inning. Padres go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Contreras now. 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Ron Marinaccio getting loose out there. Matsui, the lefty, warming up as well. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next one just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Next offering upstairs. Two outs. And now
Ball
2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Three-two now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and up next for Chicago, Nolan Jones. First pitch, and he just misses. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And downstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. And that one popped in the air left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Cubs leave one, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman,
this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the brick and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion, run it up top. But you knew we was coming for that #1 spot. Take over, baby, it ain't over. Got the temperature rising.
Ball one low.
1-0.
Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's too high, ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him. this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tatis swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Shota checks over to first, and he's back. The tying run at the plate. So now 1-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tyson Miller, ready or not, in the game now after the injury. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, belted for Armstrong. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And this is inside. Man at first, one away. Tying run at the plate.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Going back on this one. And it hooks foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. Luis Campusano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And Manny gets a piece.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Porter Hodge gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Ray warming up as well. Arise. The lead runner out at second. Campusano at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. To second, Turner. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yuki Matsui.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws
Ball
from.
one, no strike.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Just
Yep, that ball went
missed.
out.
Hit in the air, center field. Lockridge in position, brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, O'Neill.
O'Neill Cruz, the next Cub to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That's in there. 0-1. Just
that's out.
missed. One now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. That'll make it out of here. He'll touch them all, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in there. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one is upstairs. In the air, left field. Hayward sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next is the designated hitter, Byron Buxton. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. here at Petco Park. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the air, left side. Jones puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. Outside, and that's ball 1. The Padres trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch misses inside, and the count now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Bogarts now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Rosario, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounder might be 2. Cruz over to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 1.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ron Marinaccio. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Trey Turner. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball, that's out.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 2-1.
Hey. 2-2 is down.
That one missed. That's out to center field. Lockridge under it. And there's one away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And now the count is even. One down, base is empty. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And Contreras is retired.
The right fielder, number 30,
Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On and miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Ryan Presley on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Check swing, called strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Arise, batting with one down, takes a strike. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike. The Cubs leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Look out!
Time.
And
That
it hit
ball
him.
got
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Rolled to short, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So they're down to their final out. Here's Machado, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just off the outside edge, 1-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Tatis off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
And Manny gets a piece. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
He swings and fouls one off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This could end it. Draws the walk there,
That's ball 4.
and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Now the catcher up to hit, Luis Campusano. Late swing, fouled off. That's a base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. Safe for 2 now.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Jones on a dead sprint, racing back. Out of here. Ball game. A shot to the opposite field. And the Padres walk it off 5-4.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing in the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.